Morning, Facebook and YouTube. Had a little mishap with this our music deal. It's not trying. Let's do that funny thing again. It's 134. Okay, there we go. Good morning, TJ Ferguson. Yeah, we had a little mishap with our music deal. I couldn't figure out, but I found that I finally got that fixed. Good morning, Cassie. Sorry about the mishap. How's y'all's morning going? Hopefully better than ours. Only one again. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm gonna leave. Good morning. This is Micah Frazier with Oran Jackson, live on the 259 Morning Show. Had a little mishap with our music program this morning, but we're back up and running. Thank you for joining us. It is 7:11 in the morning, and it's time for some scripture. Today's scripture is Psalms 27:1. And it says, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?" This verse reminds us that when God is our light, He guides every step. When He's our salvation, nothing in the world can truly harm us. And when He's our stronghold, we have a fortress that no fear can break. It's a daily reminder to stand bold, knowing God's protection is stronger than anything that comes against us. Again, that was Psalm 21:7. And today we have a topic of the day. It is how to spot, or ways to spot AI. Artificial intelligence, pictures, movies, videos. Now they're even playing, new songs from artists that have passed away. And I'm pretty sure that's easy to spot. But do you think you could spot an AI picture? Let us know in the chat. Call up here 286-6642. This is Black Hawk with every once in a while. Here, 96.7 KBEL. Saturday night. Yes, still fasting. I hit 25 hours yesterday. 25 whole hours. That's, yeah, 25 hours out. And it was just more of a, wanting to eat, not really needing to eat. So it wasn't that bad. All right, that was Black Hawk. Every once in a while. And today, our topic of the day is ways to spot AI. Sometimes it's overly formal and polished tone. AI often lacks natural sounding errors or human quirks, repetition or redundancy. Look for looping sequence or sentence structures. When you hear somebody talking, can you tell it's me? Can you tell if it was an AI Micah Frazier or Oran Jackson? These are some of the things to look for. Names, dates, and references might be slightly off or subtly wrong. Emotional writing may feel superficial or off-key, lacking nuance or human-like insight, or unusual word choices or phrases. Those are things to look at when you're listening for AI. It just doesn't have that human touch. It does mess up, don't get me wrong. It does have its mishaps, but it's more of a computer error more than human error, if you can tell the difference. Thanks for being with us here live on 259 with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. Here we got Ain't Going Down Till the Sun Comes Up by Garth Brooks. Get your request in 286-6642 or Facebook or YouTube Live. I don't think I would know AI. Some of it's hard, some of it's, but like the national days that I do on our email, I think they have AI writing that because sometimes I do mess up, like reading it, or I read the wrong, or I read a different word. Like I may read championship instead of just champions, or something like that. But most of the time, they will leave stuff out to where, like the word, it'll be like, what's going on? It'll be like, so and so, the first, like. Last week we had one. It said the first black to do this or whatever in the United States, and we was like, well, I can't say that on the air, but it was supposed to be like the first black, historian or something like that. But it was like they leave words out, like it's kind of like it gets phoned in, if that makes sense. Yeah, like, and it'll be stuff like that where I'll mess up reading it just because it doesn't make sense. So there's things like that to look for, or they just have somebody phoning it in at work, or that's publishing that. Now we're going to talk about ways to spot AI on your images. All right, that was Ain't Going Down Till the Sun Comes Up by Garth Brooks. Up next, we got Taylor Swift coming up in about 4 minutes right after the Oklahoma News Network. Stay tuned here on 96.7 KBEL. We're going to talk about ways to spot images of AI. Stay tuned.
Into the Mid-America Technology Center that would have funded building a campus in the Newcastle Blanchard area. Voters in Moore decided a hotel tax increase that the city says could generate another $300,000 a year for projects across community. The tax does not apply to residents who can prove they live inside the city. Complete voting results are on the state election board website. Testimony has concluded in an Oklahoma County courtroom where a woman is trying to get her sentence reduced under the Oklahoma Survivors Act. Rex Oates has more.
Taisha Long is currently serving a 27-year sentence for manslaughter in the shooting death of her ex-boyfriend, Ray Brown, in 2020. In court yesterday, 2 witnesses testified on behalf of Long, recounting abusive communications and other photographic evidence of abuse that Long contends came from Brown. The state argued that physical abuse came from both parties. The Oklahoma Survivors Act allows for reduced sentences for convictions where domestic violence is a factor. Judge Susan Stallings, who presided over Long's original conviction, is expected to make a ruling in a couple of weeks. I'm Rick Oates.
New rules could be on the way for high school sports practices during extreme heat. Jacqueline Scott reports.
The board for the Oklahoma Secondary Schools Activities Association is expected to approve new extreme heat policies.
Different topic for a different day. I wish those kids would leave those homeless alone in Pig's parking lot.
Several state agencies had
That's one of them things, like,
by network outage on Tuesday. I'm Jackie O'Brien.
Hi, I'm Susan Lucci.
it looks bad. And
So,
to me, I think they're probably going to start policing that area pretty soon.
hard to say that the urban killer isn't anyone that you're not the other frankly. I never had a health issue, but suddenly I had that precious elephant print. The doctor decided to give me a CAT scan. I had a 90% blockage in my main artery and a 75% blockage in the adjacent artery.
Yeah, I think
I received 2 stents.
they'll probably be policing that area for a while now, because it's been a hot spot the past 2 weeks.
Their research saved my life.
Oh yeah, I saw that video. That was a while ago.
Huh?
I saw that video.
Did you? Bro, the last time I seen it, it was at like 43,000 views.
A new artificial intelligence or AI system could help prevent school shootings.
Perfect. See, it's talking about AI.
The school district is using the system to detect guns using school cameras. AJ Graffio with Putnam City Schools tells News 4 the system will help improve school safety.
If a gun is brandished, pulled out of a jacket, backpack, pocket, or whatever it may be, even if it's at the very corner of a camera live feed, I think it's 0.1% pixel, it'll pick it up.
From there, the system will send an alert to police in just a matter of minutes. Officials have caught a man who tried to escape yesterday
Bro, what
from
is
the
up?
McLeod Correctional Center in Atoka.
Having
Judge
two,
Hernandez was serving a 5-year sentence for assault and battery with a deadly weapon out of
Two,
Garfield County. He disappeared from the prison around
ads now,
11:30
YouTube.
yesterday morning.
For real.
But officials say he is now back in custody. No details on his capture have been provided. I'm Jackie O'Brien.
This is the ONN, the Oklahoma News Network.
All right, we're back here on 96.7 KBEL. Micah, Frazier, and Oran Jackson here live on 259. And today's topic of the day is ways to spot AI. Can you spot it? Can you hear it? Is this really me talking? We're going to look at images now. Distorted hands, eyes, or backgrounds. Hands may have too many fingers or look unnatural. Look for warped jewelry, inconsistent lighting, or a melting background. Inconsistent reflections or shadows. AI struggles with physics. Look at mirrors, glass, or a complex lighting. Unusual text or gibberish. Text in signs, books, or shirts often looks jumbled or nonsensical. And a hyper-real but textureless skin or unnatural symmetry can be red flags. Those are some of the ways you can spot AI images on the internet, Facebook, your social media, all that good stuff. We're going to keep the country music going with T-Swizzle. You belong with me here at 96.7 KBEL.
On the phone with your girlfriend, she's upset.
Oh, about died watching. Yeah, it's one of those things. I gotta know what happened beforehand.
Yeah, apparently the homeless guy hit him first.
There's always something like that. Like it's such a short video.
Yeah. No context.
Yeah, like no context before. So I've done that a couple times. Just jumping to conclusions. Out of 40,000 was yesterday. But yeah, I think now they're probably going to be having in which I remember Lonnie Watson. I remember he posted about that, letting the kids, they used to police that area a lot and they would keep them from, I guess they were doing donuts and stuff in the parking lot and they were patrolling that area for a while. And I remember him posting about, let the kids be kids and stuff. So I guess that's why they stopped doing that. So they're probably gonna go back to that, like patrolling that area, maybe have a car sitting there throughout the day and stuff like that. So. All right, that was T Swizzle, Taylor Swift with You Belong With Me. And it's Wednesday, August 13th, 7:31 a.m. We got Micah's Man Up coming up in about 14 minutes. And it's high time that you just came to terms with you like Taylor Swift. It's okay, fellas. We got Tim McGraw coming up. I like it. I love it. You're 96.7 KBEL. Get your music requests on 286-6642 or go on our Facebook Live or YouTube Live. Also, check out our back to school photo contest. Win 2 movie passes to McCurtain Cinema. Drawing will be held Friday. That's on our Facebook page. So sensitive, understandable. But I was telling a guy, he commented on the I shared it. He commented on there. He's saying that he's the homeless people haven't been known to get physical with people that don't give them any money or anything. And last year, my sister had to chase this guy out of her car. Like she's in Walmart, and by the time she puts her stuff in the back, he's sitting in her passenger seat. And so she had to, run him out of her car. So these guys are getting brave. And I know there was one guy, I don't know if that was the guy, but there used to be a guy that he always had a buggy with him that the police had a problem with him. I think they had to arrest him a couple times because he was getting physical with people. And you got to remember, a lot of these homeless people they took a trip and never came back. Like they're checked out. So I don't know. Don't forget to turn out the lights. That was Tim McGraw with I Like It. I Love It. Here on 96.7 KBEL. And today we're talking about ways to spot AI. Your audio and voice. Look for odd cadences and pauses. You know, they may have a glitch. AI-generated voices often lack natural intonation or emotion. So, the new thing like this that you hear on the radio, that's not AI. AI is going to be more of, you've heard those on your social media videos where those, think about the guys that talk like this, and every time you move, every time you think, that's AI. You know, how many videos have you seen where, you know, it's time to get back in the gym. It's time to get that beast to come back out from, you know, whatever that's still in there. It's time to hit the gym, bro. It's time to all that stuff. That's AI. Mispronunciation or stressed syllables. AI might slightly stress the wrong part of a word or mispronounce uncommon names. Listen for no background noise or too perfect of quality. And the lack of environmental sound can suggest synthesis. So just be careful out there. AI is taking over the world. Can you spot it when you need to? There's a lot of people using it to trick you. There's Gary Allen with Right Where I Need to Be here on 96.7 KBEL. Get your request in. Also, go to our Facebook page. We have a back to school photo contest on our Facebook page. Go to that, our original post. And I think today a lot of the schools are starting. Post your photo in the tag somebody, like our page, and we'll do a drawing Friday for free movie passes to McCurtain Cinema. Here's Gary Allen.
This is KBEL. Yes, ma'am. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, so I didn't put no gel on my hair today because I got a haircut later. No, I think mine's tomorrow. Today's my son's. All right, that was Gary Allen, Right Where I Need to Be. Here on 96.7 KBEL. And we got a request. Little George Strait, I Cross My Heart, here on 96.7 KBEL. So that's what I've learned. Just I know it looks bad. Good morning, you're on K. Good morning, you're on KBEL. Can you say that again? Okay. Tim McGraw, my best friend. All right, I'll have that for you right after Micah's Man Up. All right, can you tell me who you're listening to in your favorite radio station? K-Bell. All right, 96.7. Appreciate you calling. All right, you have a good day. Bye-bye. You'll never find a love as true as mine. We find a day that it starts to storm. Promise of my love to keep you warm. All right, that was I Cross My Heart by George Strait. And we got Micah's Man Up coming up right after this commercial break. All right, thank you. You know what time it is. It's time for Micah's Man Up moment. Here on this beautiful Wednesday morning, August 13th, 7:46 a.m., 14 minutes before the top of the hour. And today, we're talking about climbing over that hill. But not barely. We're talking about sprinting through. You remember back in the day, Oran Jackson, Little League Baseball, they didn't tell you to run to first. They told you to run through first. Exactly. And that's what I'm telling you to do. I know it's hump day, and we're halfway there. Oh, and we're at the top of the hill. Let's finish it out strong. We're not just climbing that hill today. We're sprinting past it. It's Wednesday, hump day, and this is your wake-up call to kick it into high gear. No more halfway energy. No more, I'll get to it later. The goals you set this week, they're still waiting. The dreams you've been putting off, still possible. But only if you stop cruising and start chasing. This is the turning point, not just in the week, but maybe in your mindset. You don't need to wait for a fresh start on Monday. You've got a fresh shot right now. Midweek momentum is real. And then the way you finish is way more powerful than you started. We got college football coming up here in the upcoming months. We got high school football coming up. But we always have those non-district games. That's what those are for. It's not how you start. You can start 0-3 and then kick it into high gear come district time and win your district. You can win state with 3 losses because those 3 games are to get you primed and ready for district play. So it's not how you start, it's how you finish. So let's go. Whether it's your business idea, a fitness goal, or a project you've been dodging, today is the day to light that fire. You're tuned in to 96.7 KBEL, where we don't just get through the week, we go after it. So shake it off, lock in, and make today count, because your ambition doesn't take days off. Let's crush it together, folks. We got My Best Friend by Tim McGraw coming up by request. Get your request in at 286-6642. And join us live on Facebook and YouTube Live. Here's Tim McGraw. Good morning. You're live on 96.7 KBEL. Oh, good morning, you're live on 96.7 KBEL. Hello, darling. All right, I got you. You have a good day. Bro, it used to the ads used to only pop up like once every, now they're popping up every video. Jeez. You run out of gas and someone has to push the car, man up and put it in neutral for her. That's right, arcade. Perfect talk. Appreciate it, Cassie. I'll try this one out. It's so hard to find an instrumental and stuff, background music. All right, that was Tim McGraw, My Best Friend, coming by request from the telephone line. We appreciate that. We appreciate all your requests. You too can get your phone request in live here on 286-6642, or you can go on our Facebook or YouTube live. Don't forget, we got our back to school photo contest. You go on our Facebook page, find the original post, which was posted yesterday afternoon, and your first day of school photos, post them on there, and we'll pick a winner, possibly two, for 2 free movie passes to McCurtain Cinema. Till then, we're still talking about AI, your audio and voices. This one is the videos. Mismatched mismatched lip syncing, AI generated or deep fake videos. The mouth movements might not match the words. And I see a lot of those, like Joe Rogan and all these big, podcasters. They even have like doctors. It'll be a real doctor, but they have videos with just their mouth moving and they edit it so good. But you have to really look to tell that they're using the AI voice of that person, but that person's really not saying what is being said on the video. It's an AI voice with just a random video of them talking about another different subject. So you have to be careful out there, folks. You can get faked out, especially now being political. And there's so much good you can do with AI, but there's so much bad. If you have ill intentions, you can get away with a lot of stuff and you can trick a lot of people. Look for subtle glitches in expression. Eye blinks or smiles might look stiff or looped. Consistent framing. Camera angle and facial expressions may stay unnaturally consistent. Here's some tools to help detect AI. GPT-0, copy leaks, turn it in for educators. Oh, that's for y'all's teachers. Now the students, they got all these different AI deals to help them with their homework and stuff. Now they got stuff to figure out if it's AI for teachers. Let's see, image forensics, hive moderation, AI or not, deepware, and deepfake detection, Microsoft Video Authenticator, Reality Defender, and Deepfake-O-Meter. Those are some useful sources to detect whether it's AI or not. And we got another request before the top of the hour. We got Hello Darling by Conway Twitty. Here on 96.7 KBEL. We'll see you at 8 o'clock, folks. Nice to see you. It's been a long time, just as lovely as you used to be. Hope you're doing fine, just to know you. It's so much to me. Find a way, let the breeze, and your love are warm and true. Cassie, how's Cade doing with the walker?
Fiber optic
optics have replaced and are replacing the old vertical cable lines in Idaho. This is bringing high-speed internet and satellite quality television to your home and business in Idaho. The internet is lightning fast, and the television reception is amazing, and it includes Oklahoma City television stations. Visit the Pine office in Idaho for more information on the fiber optic plans becoming available to all Idaho businesses and residents. The Pine office is on Southeast Washington in Idaho, right next door to the new Milano's Pizza.
This is country, this is hot. Hey folks, it's Robert Williams here at James Hodge Chevrolet in Broken Bow. And we've just begun the summer driving. We've got up to $5,000 off new Silverados. We're getting 0% highest.
Just fantastic. I hope he will use it all the time. It looked like he was getting around on it pretty good.
Come see us at James Hodge Chevrolet in Broken Bow or online at jameshodgechevy.com. Chevrolet drives it.
Yesterday he tossed it to the side and said, Mommy, I don't even need this walker. Ira.
Simply swing by the Broken Bow Agency with a state certified birth certificate and no long examiner lines. They're located on the corner of 3rd and Main in downtown Broken Bow, open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30. The Broken Bow Time Agency.
When you need fuel fast and service that sticks, you can count on Shyrock Oil Company right here in Idaho. They've been keeping tanks full, engines running, and businesses moving for generations. From farm diesel to gas in your everyday driver, they deliver more than fuel. They deliver peace of mind. Trust your friends and neighbors. Powered by Pride, Shyrock Oil Company.
All right, we're back here on 96.7 KBEL. It is 8:01 in the morning. It's beautiful Wednesday morning, August 13th. Today, your weather, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny with the high near 93. Heat index values as high as 102. Calm wind becoming northwest around 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 72, northeast wind around 5 miles per hour, becoming calm. That's your weather for today. We don't forget, if you're just now tuning in, we have our back to school photo contest on our Facebook Live or our Facebook page. Go to our Facebook page and find the original post and post your back to school photos. And you can win 2 free passes to the McCurtain Cinema. Right now, we're going to play a little Joe Nichols with Broken Heartsville. Get your request in at 286-6642 or go to our Facebook or YouTube Live. Here's 96.7 KBEL, Idabel's first. Bum, 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 internet. Oh, you're welcome. The hill, sure will, I've got time to kill. Dog and broken Snarsville. sitting in the lot. Goodbye. Love's gone to hell, and so have I. Appreciate y'all watching Facebook and YouTube. Let us know if you can spot AI videos, songs, political agenda videos. I think the devil drives a good devil. I watched him drive away over the hill, not against her will, but I've got time to kill. Down in Broken Heartsville. All right, that was Broken Heartsville by Joe Nichols. Great song. Love that song. Should have been there when it come out, y'all. Don't forget, we have our Facebook photo contest, back to school photo contest. Be sure to go on there. Tell everybody that you know. It's not, you don't have to be at Idabel or Broken. You can be in just anybody in the community. Luke Fada, Hayworth, all that. Win 2 free movie passes to McCurtain Cinema. Right in time for the weekend. You're listening to Live on 259 Morning Show with Oran Jackson and Micah Frazier. How you doing today, Oran Jackson?
I'm doing fantastic. How you doing, Micah?
Doing great, man. I'm trying to push through this Wednesday. Trying to lock and load and get ready, push through the weekend. I don't even have any plans, but that seems to be the stigma. Get to the weekend. Here's a little Randy Travis. And this is back in the old days. The old cheating country songs. Oh, I love them so much. They're just so good. They just don't write music like they used to back in the day. The wordplay. Here's Randy Travis, On the Other Hand. They just don't write them like this, no. I could stay with you. It's talking about being with another lady. It's not his wife. And it's talking about, on one hand, I can do this and do that. Then he says, but it's called On the Other Hand. But on the other hand, there's the reason I got to go home. And they just, the wordplay, the way they used, that's why I love, old country. I think that's why a lot of people love it. They used to just write stuff that, there's another one, I can't remember what song it is. He says, he's talking about he wants, he's talking about this girl, but he can't leave his wife because she hasn't done anything wrong. She's been nothing but perfect to me, and I can't leave her. But I love you. I can't just leave. It's just he's torn it. And he's saying, if she'd give me one good reason, I'd, leave. But she ain't done nothing wrong. And she made my days before you made my nights. And that was that hit so hard. Dang, bro. They was going through it back in the day. into your eyes, I found myself. When I first kissed your lips, I felt so alive. I got to hand it to you, girl. You're something else. But on the other hand, there's a golden band to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand, I can stay, be your loving man. But the reason I must go is on the other hand. Yeah, the reason I must go is on the other hand. Oh, On the Other Hand by Randy Travis. I know that it tugs on a lot of heartstrings from back in the day, but they just don't write them that good anymore. I don't think you can. That was back in the old days of the smoky bars, the honky tonks, and they ain't got that no more. You can't even smoke in these bars no more. It was a place and time that don't exist. And it left a lot of people crying. But you know who didn't cry, Oran Jackson? Those cowgirls. That lined up perfectly. Girls, don't cry. Ride, baby, ride. He started coming home late at night. She didn't let him see it break her heart. She didn't let him see her fall apart. 'Cause cowgirls don't cry. Ride, baby, ride. Lessons of life are gonna show you in time. Soon enough, you're gonna know why. It's gonna hurt every now and then. If you fall, get back on again. Cowgirls don't cry. Phone rang early one. Mama's voice, she said, your daddy, you need to come home. This is it, I think he's done. She laid the phone down by his head. The last words that he said. Girl, don't cry. Cry, baby, cry. Lessons of life show sometime. Turn soon, gotta let you ride. If it's all you remember, the Lord loves everybody. Cowgirls don't cry. All right, that was Brooks and Dunn with Cowgirls Don't Cry featuring the one and only Reba McEntire. And I think we all love little Reba, don't you? Here we go. Speaking of, those old cheating, I'm going to go on a spiel here. These old, the old breakup cheating songs, I just love them so much. Guilty pleasure, I don't care. Shenandoah, 24 Roses, they make the best songs. Get your request in, 96.7 KBEL. Good morning, Dennis. I'm doing all right. How you doing today? Oh yeah, man, it feels good, ain't it? Got a little rain this morning. Yeah. I think they got a lot of work to do. Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking if they don't do nothing this year, because this is third year, and it's just been lackluster the whole time. Oh, yeah. All right, what you got? I got you. All right, thank you. You have a good day, Dennis. Yeah. All right. Come on down. All right, you have a good day. All right, bye. That's Shenandoah with 24 Roses. And haven't we all been there, folks? Baby, if you just changed your mind, tell me what I got to do, girl. I think we've all been there. If you haven't, you're missing out on life, brother. This is, we're going back on this spiel. We got the national days and stuff coming up right after this song. But we're going to keep it going with Dwight Yoakam, Honky Tonk Man. I think if you haven't done this, you're missing out. Here on 96.7 KBEL. I'm a Honky Tonk Man.
Morgan Anderson said Gary Stewart, she's acting single, I'm drinking double.
Gary Stewart, she's acting single, I'm drinking double. I got you right after we do the national days. That'll lead us into trading lines. I'm telling you, like you play these you play these old drinking songs, boy, or these old cheating drinking boy, they come out. People love that. Telephone singing, hey, hey, mama, can your daddy come home? That was a whole vibe, man. Like, good morning, Big Mo. Appreciate you tuning in. I got you right after we do the national days. It's National Filet Mignon and National Prosecco Day. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna be able to run this into one edited video. There ain't much on that. I made it 25 hours yesterday, man.
Nice. Thank you. How'd you feel?
I was all right. I ate just because I was like, it's been 25 hours. It's been long enough. But I wasn't